Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we have a 2005, it's a Hyundai Accent. We're going to replace 4 struts on all 4 wheels. We are not going to change just the strut, we're going to change the entire assembly. It's called a quick strut. It's the strut, the bearing plate, and the spring as a complete assembly. If you have an air gun, you can do it with a normal ratchet. You just loosen them up, they come right off. Now obviously if you have an air gun, you can use the air gun. What I always do is take the bolts, take 2 of the nuts out. The third one, you don't take it off all the way, you leave it partially connected, and then we'll go back down the bottom and continue on the bottom. Okay, I hope you can see okay in here. Now we're going to take this bolt out right here, the one that holds the brake line to the caliper. And like I said, if you have air, you can shoot it out with air. If not, you can take it out by hand. Okay, we can relocate that to the side right now. And now, so what you do is you just come in here with your air gun, put it onto the bolt, hold the other side with the 17mm wrench, and air gun it out. Don't lose that nut and bolt. The nut and the lock washer. You're going to need to reuse it. Same thing on the top up here. Just hold it. Now, all right. We are going to be reusing them, so don't lose it. These come right out. And if it doesn't come out, you can either tap it out with that wrench, or you can just rock it back and forth with the 17mm, and you can pull the bolt right out. Now when you take this out, you want to be careful in here. See this here? This is your axle. You don't want to pull the axle out of the transmission, or you don't want to separate the tripod. What you do is you get in here with the screwdriver up on top here, and you just pry on it very, very lightly and push back on the strut so that you don't damage the tripod. All right, you just keep working it back and forth. And you see how it pops out? Keep this pushed in. Keep the rotor as well as the knuckle pushed in as far as you can. We're going to take our strut around this side of it. Like that. Okay, and now we're going to hold the strut up and take that bolt off on top that we previously loosened up. And then you just pull the entire assembly right out of the car. All right, let me get the replacement and we'll put it back in. And now we'll take our new strut. Just watch you don't knock that axle out. We'll put it back up through the top. I'll show you what I did. See? You just caught it up in the top, right up in here. And we just caught it with the 3 bolts. We're not tightening anything up. We're just leaving it loose. And now we'll continue from down the bottom. Remember, we want to get this cable for the brakes to the other side of the strut, like this. And now we're going to push the strut back in and put your bolts in. Always put the bolts back in the direction that you took them out. If the nut was up in the front, make sure you put it up in the front. All right, and we'll just rock it back and forth. Sometimes they stick and they have to be tapped in a little bit. Same thing on the bottom. And we'll just tap it in. Now we're going to reinstall the nuts that we previously took off. Remember, we took off those 17mm. We're going to catch both the 17mm on here. Catch the next 17mm right there. And now you can get in here with your air gun and tighten them up. There is torque specs for this. I will look it up and come back to this later. We're just going to tighten it down for now. I always put never seize on any of the bolts that I put back in that are actually rusted. And we'll tighten this down. This you don't want to use an air gun on because you don't want to snap it off. So just turn it in with a ratchet, turn it in with a wrench, whatever works for you. Okay. All right, now we're going to go up top. And we're going to tighten up the bolts up top. Okay, now if you have an air gun and you want to shoot these on with an air gun, you can do it. Be careful you don't snap them off. I always do these by hand because I don't like using an air gun on these bolts. All right, so let's recap what we did. We made sure that the 3 bolts up on the top here are all tight. Then we actually came down in the bottom right over here and we made sure that the 2 bolts that go through here, the 17 millimeter, are nice and tight. We put in our 12 millimeter back through here. That's tight, and that's it. We're all done. Next thing we're going to do is to do the same thing on the other side, and then we're going to continue in the back. So, all right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to come in the back over here. We're going to open up the back seat like this, pull the seat down like this, and then you see this cover right inside here. We're going to take this cover off. We're going to get in here with a little screwdriver right underneath the bottom here, and we're going to pry it off. So let me just, I'm going to get in here with my hands. You can use a screwdriver, but I'm going to just pry it off just like that. We're going to take this felt out of here. We're not going to throw it away. We are going to reuse it again, and then we're going to remove that bolt, and one more bolt in the back right over there. So we're going to take 2 of them totally out, and we're going to leave one of them partially removed. So let me get my socket. I'm going to remove that, and we'll continue. Bolts up in the top here. These are actually 12 millimeter. So we're just going to break these loose. Once they're loose, they come right out. Now you're not going to reuse these bolts either. You're going to throw them in the garbage, and you're going to use new ones. I always take out the ones that are more difficult first, and leave the one that's the easiest one up in the front, because that's the one you're going to reach in and you're going to remove later on. All right. And now this one, when we're going to loosen it, we're going to almost take it all the way out, but not all the way. We're going to leave a couple of threads still holding it in place. These are now trash. And let's go back down the bottom and continue on the bottom. Okay, now we are going to air gun off this bolt here and this bolt here. But before we do that, you're going to get in here with a wrench, and you're going to hold the 17 millimeter in the back so it doesn't rotate. All right, cover your ears. Same thing on the top. And hold it. All right. Now, take our lock washers off and don't lose them because you're going to need them again. They don't come with new bolts for this portion of it. Now, as you'll see, these bolts are pretty tight and you can't get them out. You don't want to bang on over here with a hammer, so what you do is just screw a nut back on, partially onto both of them. Right? Then just come in here with a chisel or a punch. The reason for leaving the nut on the end of it is just in case you slide off, you don't damage the threads. And then once you have them pushed out partially, then you take the 2 nuts off And then we're going to come over on the side. Let me just show you this real quick. See this piece right here? We're going to just knock that out real quick. Let's see if you can watch what I'm doing here. Yeah, that should do it. What you do is just get on here with a chisel or a hammer and a very large screwdriver, and you just knock that piece out like that. And don't lose it, because you're going to need to use this over again. Alright, now, to get these bolts out right here, you can come in the back with your punch and just tap it the rest of the way through. Same thing on the bottom. Alright, and you get them out like that. Now, get in here with a screwdriver just like this, and you pry right here. You just pry back and forth nice and easy. Alright? We're going to actually move this line here out, so you pull it down just a little bit. You got to be real careful with this so you don't break anything. And just move it up and out of the way just like that. And now we're going to take the piece off here like this. Just keep working it back and forth. It's very rusty, so it takes a little bit to get it out. And there it is. You're loose. Now, I'm going to show you how to get the strut out. Alright, what we're going to do is we'll take the bolt out up on the top, the nut. We're going to lift this strut up. Take that nut off on the top. The nut we had on top. And now we'll let the strut down. That's a little bit rough to get it out over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull it down. Go over here like this. Okay. And you just turn it until you can free it through here. And you can get it out. The whole time you want to be careful you don't do any damage to this line here. You don't want to have any brake leaks. Alright, let me grab the new strut and we'll put the new one back in. We're going to put our strut back in just the way that we took it out. Twist it through the bottom like that. And then once you got it through, you push it down so that you have the clearance. Like that. And now we're going to put it back up through the top first. We're going to catch some nuts up top and then we'll come back down over here. Okay, now we got all three nuts caught. We got all three of the nuts caught up on the top. So now we're going to line up the bottom part of the strut over here. And the way you do that is you get in here with a screwdriver or a pry bar, whatever you can get in there with. And we try to line everything up. I always never seize these when they go back together just because of the rusting. Probably never going to see struts again, but I don't want to take a chance. You line it up, get the bolt caught, and you get in here with a screwdriver and you just maneuver it around until you get it to the point where it starts to go through, like that. And then you just tap it in. We're just going to put our lock washer and the nut on by hand right now. We're not doing anything else. Now we're going to take our second bolt, lubricate the second bolt, and now we'll put that through the bottom here also. And here you may have to just push this in a little bit to get it to line up. And then once you do, just tap it in. Don't damage your line. Put our lock washer on. And now that you have both of them caught, you can actually egg on them in. with your 17 millimeter and you tighten your nut. Now, everything is tight right here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put that line back in on the side right over here. Let me bring you around so you can see. This line here that we took off, we're going to put that back in here. Just pull it down a little bit, push it back in, get it into its position here, and you slide your clip underneath the bottom, like that. And just tap your clip back in, just like that. You see the clip is in place right now, and these two bolts here are tight. Let's go up top, tighten up the bolts up top, and we're going to get this out the door. All right, now we have these 3 bolts up top here that we have to tighten up. Now remember, you're not going to tighten them up all at the same time. You're going to tighten each one a little bit. So remember, I always start at the one that's the most difficult to get to. Now I'm sure you're going to be tempted to leave this out. Don't do it. This is a sound insulator. Make sure you put it back in. Just like that. And now this piece here, you just put it back in here, slide it back under, and these little tabs, they just snap right in. Alright, that's it. Next thing we'll do is let's flip our seat back up. Seat belt out. Locked in. Alright, let's talk about this down here now. Okay. So what we did is we put our 2 bolts back through here. We never seized them or anti-seized them, whatever you want to call it. We tightened them up, they're nice and tight. We reinstalled that brake line so it's not going to be dangling around, and we tightened up the bolts up the top. That's it, you're done. So now we have to get the wheel alignment checked just to make sure the alignment is within specs so we don't wear out the tires, and that's it, we're all done. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.